Okay, so you're 33 weeks pregnant. And get this, your baby is already a little foodie in there, tasting what you eat and practicing for their very first meal. This week is all about those final touches and amazing preparations for both of you. So let's jump right in and see what's happening. All right, first things first, let's check in on your little one. I mean, look at this. This is a 3D ultrasound that captures something you won't see for very long, a baby with their foot right up by their mouth. They look like a total contortionist, right? But what's really cool is why they're so flexible. It's because their bones and joints are still super soft, and they haven't put on those final layers of baby fat just yet. And believe me, that flexibility, that's just the beginning. This week is all about the finishing touches that are getting your baby ready for life on the outside. So what's so cool here is just how defined their little features are getting. You can actually start to see the bridge of their nose becoming more fully formed, and their whole face is getting that chubby, round look that we all just love. And it's not just the big stuff, It's the tiny details too. Like, by week 33, their little fingernails have grown all the way to their fingertips. Crazy, right? But don't worry, the amniotic fluid keeps them super soft, so no need to worry about any scratches just yet.
Okay, to get ready for feeding, your baby is doing some serious practice runs. We're talking swallowing and recycling almost half a liter of amniotic fluid every single day. That's enough to fill their stomach about every 40 minutes.
And all that swallowing isn't just for practice. It's super important for developing their gut. And here's the wild part. Their sense of taste is so good now that if you eat something spicy, they can actually taste that flavor in the fluid. They're already a tiny foodie in training. So while your baby is putting on all those final touches, your body is working overtime in this final stretch. So let's shift gears and talk about you and how you can navigate this time with as much comfort as possible. It's so common at this point to look down at your amazing growing belly and just wonder, will my body ever feel like mine again? And that is totally 100% normal. But here's the thing to hold on to. With time, a healthy diet, and some gentle exercise after birth, your figure absolutely can get back to a place that feels good for you. Okay, let's talk about something you might be feeling right now. Itchy skin. Especially on your belly as it stretches, right? Well, this is a great way to see what's normal versus when you should probably call your doctor. That common dry skin itch is one thing, but if you start getting severe itching, particularly on the palms of your hands or the soles of your feet, that's a sign to get it checked out. It could be a sign of a rare liver condition, so it's always better to be safe. So to deal with some of those aches and pains that come with late pregnancy, something like gentle yoga can be a total game changer. Seriously. Simple, supported twists like the one you see here can do wonders for that tension that builds up in your back and hips. And yoga isn't just about feeling better now, it's also fantastic for getting your body ready for labor. Stretches that really focus on opening up the hips, like this one, are amazing for circulation and building strength for the big day. Here's another super powerful pose to get familiar with, the squat. See how she's keeping her heels on the floor and her back straight? That is an incredible way to open up the pelvis and strengthen your legs. Getting comfortable with these positions now can give you such a huge confidence boost when you're actually in childbirth. Okay, so all this growing and prepping, well, it requires the right fuel. So let's dive into some key nutrients that both you and your baby really need in these final crucial weeks. All right, let's start with fiber. It is so important right now for keeping your digestive system, moving along smoothly. The goal is about 25 grams a day, and what's great is that it adds up faster than you think. Just look at this table. Small servings of everyday foods can really get you there. Really, the easiest way to hit that fiber goal is to just think color. Fill your plate with colorful plant-based foods. A diet that's packed with whole grains, fruits, and veggies won't just get you the fiber you need, it'll also help you feel fuller and deliver all those vital nutrients. Okay, next up is a big one, calcium. It is absolutely critical right now. Why? Because in this final trimester, a huge amount of calcium is transferred from you to your baby to build their little skeleton. The daily recommendation is 1,000 milligrams. And since your baby is basically taking all the calcium they need right from your body, it's so important that you're replenishing your own supply. You can do that with powerhouse foods like dairy, tofu, leafy greens, and nuts, all the good stuff you see right here. It's all about keeping you both strong. All right, with that due date getting closer and closer, your focus is probably shifting to labor and delivery. So let's talk about some practical steps you can take to feel ready and really empowered for the big day.
Prenatal classes are such a fantastic resource. I mean, they're a great place to learn practical, tried and true techniques for labor, understand all your pain relief options. But honestly, one of the best parts is meeting other parents to be who are in the exact same boat. Just sharing those experiences can be so reassuring.
And let's talk about your birth partner. They are your champion, your advocate, your whole support system. And here are 4 key ways they can be an absolute hero for you. By being your voice, offering physical comfort like a simple back rub, giving you that constant encouragement, and taking care of the little things like just making sure you have a drink. But the prep doesn't just stop with the birth plan. This is also a really good time to start thinking ahead to what life is going to look like once your little one finally arrives. I know, it might feel completely bonkers to be thinking about childcare right now. But trust me, looking into your options, whether it's daycare, a nanny, or a family member, can save you so much stress later on. Good quality care can have a long wait list, so getting a head start just gives you more choices and a lot more peace of mind.
And while we're on the topic of planning, let's talk baby monitors. The options out there can be totally overwhelming, right? But this list kind of breaks down some of the cool features you can look for. Something as simple as a temperature sensor can give you that extra peace of mind, while a talkback function is amazing for soothing your baby with your voice from another room.
So look, you're in the final stretch. You're organizing, you're learning, you're preparing, and all those plans are so important. But as you get closer to the big day, the real question isn't just about the plan. It's, are you ready for the adventure? Because the most incredible, unpredictable, and absolutely amazing journey of your life is literally just around the corner.